Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dr. Margaret. I've been a patient with Jessica for a number of months now. In the past, before meeting Jessica, I had attempted a restrictive diet to exclude various foodstuffs from my diet, but I didn't find it a particularly easy experience. Instead, I suffered some fairly intense and indeed blinding headaches, and as a consequence, and as you might imagine, I was very reluctant to attempt anything like that again. However, at the same time, I was conscious that I was experiencing a range of unpleasant and indeed uncomfortable physical symptoms on an ongoing and recurrent basis, and the conventional medical therapies really weren't offering a solution. They were focused on addressing the symptoms rather than the underpinning causative factors. Thus, notwithstanding my own reservations, and indeed with a considerable degree of trepidation, I decided to attempt to control my diet again, or at least to see if by adapting it in some way that I could ease the physical symptoms. I came across Jessica entirely by accident. I think I came across a flyer in the local detox shop. Anyhow, when I met Jessica, I was hugely impressed. She's a very engaging and pleasant personality, but also a real professional. As a professional myself, that's something I'm very grateful for. But more than that, I was absolutely intrigued by the notion that she spent so much time learning not just about the physical symptoms and case history, etc., the stuff you might expect, but rather that she was more interested in learning about my diet within the broader context of my lifestyle. Jessica is a real pragmatist. She recognizes that we're not perfect people and we don't live in a perfect world, and that the stresses and strains of life sometimes make it difficult for us to comply with complex or indeed demanding diets. In my own case, over the last couple of months, we've been progressively altering and replacing individual foodstuffs with alternatives. And I'm very happy to say that I haven't experienced any of those awful headaches I had previously experienced. Indeed, more recently, I've begun to enjoy an enhanced sense of taste. I'm really beginning to enjoy food, and more particularly the complexity of tastes. It's come to the point actually where I'm quite intolerant, I mean psychologically intolerant, of processed food. Not merely because of the knowledge that it's processed and consequently somewhat less healthy, but rather because it's bland. Having enjoyed the richness and variety of tastes that I've done of late, why would I want to go back to bland? I can have so much more. In addition, with Jessica's help, I've been exploring a whole range of different options for foodstuffs. I had no idea there were so many different varieties out there. Well, when you live on microwave meals, how would I? But now, there's just so much out there to explore. It's a real journey in itself. It's an adventure. It's great to be able to enjoy an adventure when you're middle-aged. But I don't particularly like cooking. I'm not exactly a domestic goddess. And one of the lovely things about Jessica is she doesn't require me to be a domestic goddess. I don't have to spend hours slaving away trying to make the perfect salad or the perfect protein shake or whatever it is. Dear God, no. Instead, there's a range of very simple things I can do, and they really taste great. They're very simple, very easy. They don't require any great coordination, nor do they require any great expenditure of time, or indeed expenditure of money. And it's great fun. Beyond the enjoyment factor, I've seen real physical results. More particularly, I've seen a significant reduction in my waistline. I won't give you the details, I hope you'll spare my blushes in that. And also, my skin is in the best condition it's been in ages. I'm confident that you'll experience similar benefits when you try something like this. And I think you'll really enjoy working with Jessica. She's a real pleasure to work with. So all I can say now and leave you with is my very best wishes and good luck for the future. Bye.